to accuse Charles of depriving him of his military position while he was wearing a uniform in Invictus' final address, leading to a deceptive one final jab at his father, the monarch, came from Harry. He made his point in his last statement on uniforms, but it came out as the angry guy at his grandmother's funeral, nursing a grudge about etiquette. On Saturday, Prince Harry seemed to poke fun at the royal family for their silence on his wearing a military uniform at Queen Elizabeth II's funeral last year and King Charles III's coronation in May. The Belagage prince made the remarks in Düsseldorf at the 6th annual Invictus Games concluding ceremony. Germany announces a deadline. A week ago I stood here and told you about the significance of being able to wave a nation's flag again, said the Duke of Sussex. So many of you have told me that hit you right here. For many of you, the uniform you've been wearing this past week will give you a new story to tell, and for others it may give your old uniform new meaning, continued the estranged royal. But I'm here to remind you that after all of this you don't need to rely on a uniform, nor should you feel lost without one, because everything you need is already within you. You don't need to rely on a uniform just sounds so petty, dismissive and condescending. He's so hurt over losing his uniform that is trying to diminish its meaning for people who've served, but actually served, not played Xbox in a guarded tent, served well. If uniforms aren't so important, why did he have such a tantrum and cause drama about wearing a uniform during services for his grandmother? He's trying to make himself feel better about losing his honorary military titles. Must be getting a little amnesia from smoking so much marijuana in his hotel suite that he forgot that he spent 3 years criticizing the same family that gave him those military titles. If Harry isn't a working royal and isn't going to be representing the royal family, he has no need of honorary military titles, especially if he isn't even living in the UK anymore. An earlier source suggested that King Charles may have refused Harry's request for the titles back after Queen Elizabeth died, but that isn't the same as removing them. Harry's statement was preemptive. Sometimes we forget that Harry has just grapes to serve as a reminder of his military career when he is in the army. Harry is mimicking his hateful wife. His comments seldom relate to the topic at hand, instead, they are all clapbacks to someone or something. In this case, he is speaking to the veterans while talking about himself, denouncing his critics, griping about uniforms, and not passing judgment on anyone.